I forgot. Oh. Okay. Hello Twitch. Hello YouTube. Okay. Hope everyone is doing well. Whether it is day, night, morning, whatever the case may be. I am the Faceless Voice, or you may call me Voice. I am here today for the new Memory of Chaos chapter of 2.2. Yeah. I haven't looked at it all, so I don't know what it's gonna be like, but yeah, hopefully it's not too rough. Alright, so the gimmick. At the start of every wave of cycle, summon one trotter onto the field. Trotter will be immediately defeated when its weakness broken. After the trotter is defeated, advance the attacker's action for 100%. Then apply memory imprint to all allies. Every stack of memory imprint increases attack by 15% and break effect by 30%. Up to a max of 5 stacks. Okay. So this gimmick is super break focused. I guess I meant super break as in like especially break focused, but I guess super break focused also works. Yeah, I mean I'm sure we know Firefly and Boothill are both break focused characters. I didn't get Boothill, and Firefly's not out at the time, so we'll probably be using a lot of Shui, which I believe everyone has or can get. If you don't have her, then I think 2.3, one of the new, either one of the events or one of the game modes is giving everyone a free Shui, and she's probably going to be your best bet for this. Just guessing based on the on this thing, but we'll see for sure once everything drops. So yeah, let's see what teams we want to run for these. Physical, some quantum stuff, so we definitely want Shui up here. And this thing, we need to break it fast. This one's probably going to be Acheron. Acheron, Aventurine. What Harmony MC up there. We'll put Ron May when I find her down here. Background so they can break this thing quickly, because this thing like takes no damage until it's broken, from what I can remember. So we especially want to break it. And then what else do I want to put up there? It would be very convenient to have Boothill for this. I mean, not just because he's a gimmick there, but physical DPSs I'm very light on. I should roll for him, but I really want to make sure I guarantee Firefly, and then I'd like to get her light code too, so even though I'm sure Boothill would be better for my team, I threw a few rolls at him. I was like, well, if he comes early, then then I'm still getting a then I'm not setting myself too far behind for Firefly, but he has not, and yeah, I don't wanna spend more getting there. So yeah, Silver Wolf can help breaking, especially because I guess they're all quantum anyway. So it's because she's our main dealer. I mean, she'll still help, but it matters less. We'll go. I mean, I guess this is something pseudo monoquantum, I guess you could call it. Do we just throw Robin here for the extra damage, or maybe Branya? Yeah, we'll throw Branya here to help damage. Oh no, wait, we need an Aelie here, right? Forgot how Acheron worked for a second. So we'll throw Welt. We'll throw Welt in. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the level difference in this is just low enough that it doesn't really matter what I excuse me, what I pick, but still, I want to get it as easy as possible, just to show you guys that I can. You know what I mean? Yeah, we read the gimmicks. We know how it works.
Careful, please stay. There's evil ahead.
Infab.
Do you want?
100% break.
I don't know if it really. Because Ray uses just damage, I think, whereas Silverwolf's will do break damage and also apply debuff.
Trickier to crack.
So we just need to break this thing's weakness. Oh, maybe I should have had Silverwolf debuff this thing. I guess it doesn't really matter in hindsight. I forgot that it advances the action forward anyway. So.
The redemption.
This
Well,
combat needs
I think,
optimizing.
oh, that doesn't break it. This might be painful.
This is double speed.
But Fushan's fields up, so
No one misses the Marstruck.
okay, yeah, it does. It did
Dreams
not
do
come
come true.
We came together.
The mood is set.
So
Let
now I
the
should
show
be able to
begin.
wail on this thing. With, here. Maybe instead of Fushuan, I should have put in Gallagher. I kind of forgot about Gallagher with the break effect stuff, which is definitely goofy of me, but
The order of the ten.
this should kill it, I think. Just break his nuts. Skill doesn't really do anything for us, so we'll just save it.
Converge and awaken. All things in this world have human creations. You took the bait.
Okay, is it the whole team's? Does the gimmick stack the whole team's break effect, or is it just the killer's break effect? So she's at 1. She's at 1. We're all at 1, so I think it's just the whole team's then. And everyone's at 2. Okay, that makes sense. Man, I guess this one is
More
like
enemies.
especially suited to
This combat needs optimizing. This
to
is
like
double speed.
to the break units, but I guess anyone can put up a decent showing just because like it gives you a bunch of break effect for free.
No one misses
It's
the Marstruck.
how much break effect was it that it's giving you? At max was like 5 or 6 stacks, so it's like 150, 180 break effect or something. That's like a respectable amount on its own, honestly. So even without
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
A quick divination.
even without what's it? Even without being a break unit, like break units will get more, and they're
You
definitely
took
like
the bait.
the optimal
The
ones
mood
for
is
this,
set.
right?
Let the show begin.
I mean, everyone should be able to do decent, especially because everyone should have Harmony, MC, exact. After 2.3, especially if they're just giving them away, right? I mean, they're giving them away without even, you don't need to get to Pentacody, so even new players should have it. Not that new players would be doing Memory of Chaos, I imagine, but I mean, up to a point. I don't know. I'm still going on about it. I made Mercury well.
For your sins.
This combat needs optimizing.
I was really hoping this would break it.
This is double speed.
No such luck.
I see through you.
I think this thing's gonna die to the quantum break anyway.
No one misses the Marstruck. You took the bait. More.
By the order of the ten, execute the Marstruck.
This should end on Stray's turn. Yeah. It's good enough for this low.
Feeling lucky. Stay.
Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
Existence is unity.
Are these things always quantum or imaginary? I wasn't paying attention to it, but yeah. the trotters break stuff. Oh no, so this one has lightning and imaginary, so it's gonna be based on the
Every petal in all will
on
be
the
swept
weaknesses
away
that are
by the
listed in
wind.
the like when you're loading in kind of thing, rather than it always being. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm making sense right now.
Leave it to me. You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Like if it's saying like, oh yeah, you should run
for the departed.
quantum and fire for this, then like the trotter will be quantum and fire, rather than it saying like, oh yeah, you should run quantum and fire, and then the trotter is like ice and imaginary or something. So I just wasn't sure if it changed based like if it changed to thing if you're good no matter what. You know what I mean? I don't know if this makes sense or not. It
Another
makes sense to
journey
me.
begins.
And yeah, I guess I'll do a quick rundown of this once I clear it, like what light cones I'm doing,
value, I
and like what
suppose.
the relics look like
Let's begin.
for like each level of the team. And then
Destined for oblivion.
and
weep for the
then I'll
departed.
know like it'll be a good chop off point for YouTube videos. So I was trying to figure out how
It too
to
shall fall.
the best way to do the MOCs, because they're less like because it's not just 2 levels you're going through like the pure fiction is. You're going through like 6 different levels, so it's kind of awkward to just do in like one. It's awkward to edit down without missing things, in my opinion. So I wasn't trying to do it, but I think that's how I'm gonna structure it. So for 7, the first team, Shui, you can see her stats. She's using S5, followed the Eon, but it's level 70. I should really level that up to 80, but I don't know. I hate farming the traces to level icons to 80, because it just feels bad. Anyway, you can see her stats here. Crit stats aren't very good, so I don't know how well she's going to be able to do the MOC 12,
In custody.
but we'll
Who's
see.
next?
For traces, you can see these also need some work done, especially like these things. There's not really an excuse for me to not finish these. I should really just do destruction for the double calyxes, but I wanted to finish some hunt stuff and like farming Firefly stuff. And anyway, that's not relevant to this part. So yeah, you can see here nothing especially crazy with the chases. Relics, they're all 15s with the quantum set and the HSS set, but they're I mean obviously they're not great. She has 130 break effect normally, which again 240 is the max, so yeah, she's nowhere near maxed. And she is E6, which helps a lot because lower karma here for a follow-up attack, and then extra break effect when she ults, and then talent does, or follow-up does break damage regardless of whether they're weak to, which helps her a lot. Then Harmony MC, you can see the stats here. She's not as fast as she should be. The light cone is S5, Memories of the Past, level 70. Traces, all of them except for these imaginary ones, and then these ones here are not maxed, which don't really matter for the break units, because break effect has nothing to do with your skill levels as it stands. So there's not really a point in leveling those unless they change that. And relics, just Watchmaker set with Talia. I don't even think she's fast enough with Talia's to hit that right now, so I really need to fix her. And she's E5, because she can't get E6 until next patch. Silverwolf, she's E0. You can see her stats here. Not a lot of... I've built her tankier than most probably do. And she doesn't really have any crit stats. She is using the tutorial light cone that was given out for free a while ago. I don't think you can get it now, but the main thing is the effect hit rate, which you can get on a couple of light cones, but yeah. Traces, you can see, I should get these to 8, but I'm kind of lazy. Relics, she's running 2 and 2 with the speed and HP set. I don't think those are optimal. but I don't really know what else to give her. I mean, I guess you could do quantum set and stuff like that, but these ones are fine for what I use her for. And you can see EHR, she's at 119. I think to max out her, like make it so everything's guaranteed to land at present, you need like 116 or something. I don't remember the exact number, but this definitely covers it. Alright, she has the regen rope here, and yeah, 30 effect resist for the keel. And then here for Fushwan, you can see her stats. She's not especially fast, and not, but she has a decent amount of HP, but she's not super tanky. Her light cone is S5, texture of memories. Just the herd of light cone. It's level 80.
Slacking off right now.
Alright, Fushwan, you can shut it. Okay. Yeah, these are her traces. This one I don't really like. These are fine. These are about what you expect. I should probably get this, but the crit rate ones don't really matter. She has enough effect resist as is. Relics, she's running 2 and 2 with the max HP and damage reduction sets with broken keel for her relic and rope. And as you can see, yeah, 57 effect resist. She has an energy regen rope. And she is E0. So that's the first team. Second team with Akron. So Akron, you can see her crit stats here. She definitely needs more crit damage. I'll fix that at some point. Whenever I find a crit damage chest. Speed, she's probably faster than she needs to be. She could run attack boots on her, which is fine, but I don't know. I haven't found decent attack boots. And then she's using S1 of her light cone, which is, yeah, it's important for her damage, for sure. Traces, just the ult maxed, but all the minor traces are gotten. I should finish these, but she's fine as is anyway. And then Relics using the debuff set with Izumo, classic. Yeah, not really anything hidden below the surface here. And yeah, she is E2, so she will be stronger than the majority of people's, but I mean, that's the whole point of getting the etalons right. Then Aventurine, he's kind of mid, but 3500 defense, which is close to the 4K that you want to hit. I could probably get better if I min-maxed his relics, but I haven't. His crit stats are kind of mid too. And then Light Cone, using an S5 Trend of the Universal Market, partially for the Acheron synergy, partially because this is the most defense I can get on a Light Cone without his, because I don't have a SIG, and I don't think my other defense ones are S5. So yeah, this is the highest defense stat I can get. And the dot to help Acheron is just bonus. His traces here are okay, but obviously a lot could be improved on to help his damage and his tankiness, but I mean, he's good enough. And then Relics, he's running the Purity Palace one with Salsato. I've been looking into upgrading these into the debuff set as well to help him with like sub DPS. But to do that, I would need to get those relics to show up, and they are not. So yeah, and then here he is E0. For Ranmei, she's also E0. She's 150 speed, and she has 180 break effect. This is actually more than she needs because this doesn't take into account the 20 passive that she gets. And she has an energy regen rope. For Light Cone, she has an S2 break effect Light Cone because she just needs to hit 180 break effect to maximize herself, whereas the Harmony MC just wants as much as possible. So I gave the S2 here, the S5 over there. Traces, mostly filled out, just a couple defense ones, and these ones could be higher, but they're fine as is. Relics, I have her on the Messenger set because she has break effect, all the break effect that she needs, and she's on the Keel set to give a little extra damage. And yeah, E0, so yeah, she's fine. Here's Welt, he is E1, which just gives him a little extra damage after he ults, which is nice, don't get me wrong, but he's not really a main DPS for me. He would be if I rolled decent relics on him, but I haven't really farmed him, and my Izumo set for him isn't coming along. As you can see here, it's not great stats. I don't even think he doesn't hit the crit rate he needs for the whatever that one set is, the red and blue one. Not Izumo, but the other one. so I should fix that, but haven't gotten around to it. And I think EHR, he wants a little bit more EHR to guarantee his slow, but I haven't farmed too much. Light Cone, using an S4 GNSW, it helps his damage a bit. If I was going to use him purely as support, I should probably switch to a different Light Cone, but it's fine. It does the job, and it gives him a little bit more damage, but not great. Traces are all mid. These should be higher, and like some of these things should be filled out, but I don't know. He's just another unit I have to go back and fix at some point. I mean, it shows you don't need to be great, but yeah. For now, he's using Imaginary, and he's using this set because these ones had decent substats, I think, better than the ones he had otherwise, and also he hits the speed threshold to get the damage boost. But yeah, so those are my those are the units, those teams I was running for MOC 7. Ah, my gosh, I was muted for that last bit. Dang it. Yeah, I was just saying that like these teams for here are basically gonna ignore the gimmicks entirely. This team just matches up well with Aventurine's shields, and then the follow-ups, like the follow-up team does a ton of damage, so they'll should be able to tear into him. And the other team, the dot team matches up well with the elements against the elements for
Hi, this is Toga speaking.
For Yanqing, and Dot can kind of just punch through it anyway because it's strong. So yeah, that's the decision behind the teams.
Feeling lucky.
I can only do one of the other two anyway.
Feeling lucky.
No,
For the theater
this
of
one,
mediocre.
Robin's gives like a little bit of extra energy every wave or something, so it's not a particularly strong effect anymore.
Dangerous thoughts. Harmony and unison.
Bonk.
Go Numpy! Market is unpredictable.
Investing in victory.
One of the things I've thought about is like making like a break topaz. It sounds super jank, but like she shreds break bars, so like she could probably do like a decent amount of damage, right? If you
0 points.
if you built her for it with like super break and stuff. I don't know if it's something that I would encourage, but like you could, right? And it would probably not be the worst. Probably not better than a crit set, to be clear. But I mean, probably fine.
Let the valuation begin.
So we'll have Topaz do this, and then after Numby follows up, we will get Robin's ult in. Let's just get a little bit more before the round turns over, because I don't know, it just makes sense to me.
Cast.
I don't know why not, right?
Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. Test.
I don't know if it's actually technically the best idea for us to focus down the monkey, rather than trying to take on like rather than trying to take out the mobs. But I don't remember if the okay, I was gonna say I don't remember if the monkey summoned those two, or if they were already there. So since they were summoned by the monkey, it was definitely the correct choice to
points.
To target first. Here, I think we're gonna target this thing first. I mean, we're gonna take out this first, but to make sure we get rid of the Trotter for the bonus. But, yeah, then I think we focus this thing down, because I don't remember what this one's gimmick is. Oh, this is the one that puts things to sleep. So I don't think it's that bad.
The market is unpredictable.
Why? It's more annoying than the monkey will be, because the monkey will be like totally destroyed by the shields. So,
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Confiscated!
Free.
it's funny to just watch the team go.
Test. Free.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Training skill here, just to make sure Topaz is
The
covered.
dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Gotta trade Simpleton before Robin wears off.
It's okay. It's
No
okay.
risk, high reward.
Answer me. 0 points.
Watch your head.
I should adjust the volume here. So every time I tab out to check something, it shuts off the volume for you guys. And that's just awkward in my opinion. So, yeah, there you go. I wasn't paying attention for the last bit there, but it got cleared. So yeah, I mean at these levels, even without, like as long as you
They
have
don't
like
look
level
happy to
90s
see
and
us.
everything, and like decent relics, the team doesn't overly matter. But yeah, I'm sure anything with physical, if you have Boot Hill, you should use them. Once Firefly comes out, she'd be the go-to on all these fire-heavy sides. So, yeah, there you go.
Sound linger.
Make a wish.
But these are all alternatives that'll work, up to a point at least. Remember, it's not quite like it was back in like
Eternal.
when Jinglu came out and we just hard forced Jinglu through everything. First Don Han and then Jinglu just going nuts on
Good times.
and
Time to say
ignoring
bye. Boom.
the break bar values because they just did such obscene damage.
Destiny's
There's
hand
one
has truly blessed me.
Stand still. Cutting the net.
I think they both died. Yeah.
Hold everyone back again!
Got them.
Relax.
Some value, I suppose.
Do you wanna hurry up and die? Oh nice, we got the bonus from the thing on it even though we
May as well
didn't
kill 'em
technically
all.
kill it. That's nice.
Every petal. All will be swept away by the wind.
And
These are devils.
let's see if we can get an
Crush them all.
Memories are ever beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Destiny. Ill tidings manifest.
Good times. Time to say
just
bye.
go ham.
Boom.
It might be worth saving
Stay put. Got them.
saving those ults for
Stand
after Yenching pops out his swords. Because the AoE will clear out like basically all of them.
Existence is unity.
But I'm not particularly concerned with it, considering he's just gonna die,
Sword, heed me.
gimmick or not. So Kirka is getting low.
Relax.
I'm gonna hold everyone back and protect me. Protect me.
Thanks.
I'm surprised
You're
I
too good to
didn't really
me.
think she didn't got blown up for it to matter.
Every petal. All will be swept away by the wind.
I'll just get this.
Good times, never time to say bye.
The alt destroys break anyway.
May as well kill them all.
I failed.
There we go. I mean, the dot team has like some synergy with break effect, just because of how like dots work. With like, the more break effect you have, the stronger the break will be, and all that jazz. So it's not like the dot team completely ignores the gimmick, but like it's not directly interacting with it the way like an actual break team would be. So you can see Topaz, her crit rate's low. She's another unit I need to fix. Hopefully with the new Echo. Alright, could you guys not be quite so loud? Hopefully with the new Echo giving follow-up pieces, she'll be fixed eventually. But for now, yeah, her stats aren't great. She's fast, but yeah, the crit rate's really low. You can see everything else is like as expected. And Light Cone, she has an S2 swordplay, which gives her a damage bonus when she hits the target 5 times, which means that anytime Numby attacks, it instantly stacks basically. And as a hunt character, you're generally going to be having her like pound through one target rather than bounce around anyway. So it works fine. It's not as good as like her Sig or anything, but it's fine. Traces here are all okay. So I wanted to get Hunt so that I could get these out and get a little bit more crit rate for her, so that I don't have to find a piece with 10% crit rate on it whenever I get to building her. It's just finish building her, but I just need like an extra 5 or something. Yeah. And relics. Follow-up set with Salsato. I thought about switching her to Izumo to help make up for the crit rate, but I mean, these pieces are both like pretty good. They're good. Well, yeah, they're good. Like they're pretty good. Finding a replacement would be time-consuming anyway for Izumo. Yeah, and here she is E0. Robin's also E0. Let's see here, she's just sort of 4k attack, 129 speed, and then she has an energy regen rope. The rest of her stats don't really matter. She just cares about having attack and being able to survive. The Light Cone is the S5 free harmony one we got, which is like tailor-made for Robin. It's level 70. If I increased it to 80, I could get it a 4k attack, and I keep saying, oh, I should do that, but yeah, it just doesn't feel worth it. So, yeah. Traces. 8s for these. It'd be nice to max it out, but not important. And then she has all the traces except for the HP ones, because I don't know, she's tanky enough. I don't really feel like spending the purples to max her HP a little bit more. Relics, just a 2-2 attack one. And she has the Lafu planers. I think her best is either the Sealing Station or the Lafu. So they both give more attack to her and like either through extra concerto attack or through this effect they give more attack to her team. So they're both good. These ones I just had better substats on than I did on these base tilling ones I found for. So this is what I've run. But yeah, she has attack boots and attack orb, because physical damage only helps her own damage, whereas attack helps her own damage, and it also boosts her concerto buff. So yeah, that's why attack orb and then attack for everything else, because she doesn't need crit or anything like that. And yeah, E0. And Aventurine, he's also E0. I went over Aventurine before, I'm not going to go over him again. He uses the same team, the same setup and everything. It would be better if he had the debuff set, because the debuff set matters more for this team than it did when he's just being a generic shielder. But as far as like it's good enough, you know. And then ratio, you can see he has decent stats here. Crit rate, and like he could have more crit damage, but like it's usable. And you can see EHR. I think he could use like a teeny bit more EHR to guarantee his skill debuff proc, but this is good enough to usually proc it. And yeah, he's not zooming or anything, but he's fast enough. And using S5 of the Herta Hunt Light Cone. Yeah, and Love Lady. And then Traces, he has 8s for these. These ones, again, I want to get that crit rate Trace to help his crit rate a little bit more, make him a little more consistent. Because you really see the damage difference between when he crits and when he doesn't. But it's not like it's still solid. Relics, is using the debuff set. I just recently switched him over. And using this Sato set again. All solid stuff. And definitely has like his best in slot. Just would need to upgrade the relics themselves. Which, like him, Welt, Aventurine, Acheron, all sort of need upgrades, but they're all like, so it's like choosing what order to go and whatnot is kind of like an awkward thing right now. But yeah, eventually they'll get there, hopefully. And he is E0. On second team, Kafka, you can see her stats. She has a lot of attack and she goes fast. That's kind of like all she has. 27 EHR I think is all you need to guarantee her her everything. So that's good enough. She has S1 level 80 of her Sig Light Cone, which gives her damage bonus and speed and another dot for her to blow things up with. Yeah, it's really good for her. I don't know how much of a difference this is versus GNSW, but this one I think is a bit more, even than an S5 GNSW. And if the damage, it might be like a team bit lower on the damage, but the extra speed definitely makes up the difference. Traces, not exactly maxed. I should max her at some point, but these are, like, she gets the job done, and then she doesn't need extra HP or EHR, so no point getting those for me. Relics, using the dot set with Glamoth Planar. These are all her best stuff, with speed boots and attack, chest piece, and then lightning orb and with the tech rope. The defense ignore from the defense from this set is really good, and then she can get fast enough to get the extra damage, the extra 18 instead of the 12, like without too much difficulty with her Sig Light Cone. So yeah, it just gives her more damage than any of the other ones do. Space Stealing Station's also like fine on her, but not as good from what I can remember mathematically. And Eidolons, she's just E0. Black Swan, you can see her stats. She's slower than I'd like, but she's fast enough. EHR, she's just short of 120 to maximize her her damage boost from the trace.
Discard your worthless dust.
Yeah, her attack is fine, but it could be better. Yeah. She's using an S2 Eyes of Prey, level 80. So yeah, it increases her dot and her EHR, so she'll get the trace maxed whenever this hits S3. And I think this is on Firefly's banner, so yay. I'll probably get a copy of this at some point. Traces, the only one that really matters is her talent, because that's where like all of her damage comes from. Well, I guess that and like this one to maximize her damage boost from EHR. But yeah, she has most of these things maxed out. The rest of them don't really, like, her like actual damage that her things do is kind of like pathetically low. Most of the damage is just when this thing procs, so you don't really need to care that much about these traces. They're not that they don't boost her, but like as far as making a big difference, not particularly. Then Relics, she's using the dot set because for some reasons Kafka was, even though she's not hitting oh no, sorry. For some reason Kafka does, because the defense ignore on it is nuts. It boosts attack, and yeah, it's made especially for her, for like dot units, right? Like it's really good for them. Then she's using the EHR planers because they give her some extra effect hit rate to make it easier to hit that 120, and gives her the extra attack bonus, which is nice. I think before this I had her on Glamoth, which also does damage, but from my calculations, this one gave me more than Glamoth did. But there's a whole bunch of things that go into that, right? Like if you get Black Swan fast enough to get the 18% damage bonus then from Glamoth, then maybe that one's better than this one. But they're both fine anyway. And then she is E0. And finally, on to Hua. So her stats here, she has less HP than I think I'd like her to have at 4400, and she has more speed that she probably needs at 150. So yeah, energy regen. She has an energy regen rope. She has effect resist. The HR is wasted basically, but it is what it is. I don't like. There's no point upgrading her relics at this point. Look on, she has an S5 post-op conversion. Conversation, sorry. That's entirely for the energy regen to help her. Like, the more ults she gets, basically, the more attack buffs and energy buffs for the team she gives out. Even if the healing portion of it's wasted. You could probably give her, like, perfect timing or something, because she has a lot of effect resist innately, and then, like, give her bigger heals, but she already heals enough in my experience as is. Traces. Oh, so this S5 level 70. Traces, these things are all here. They're all, like, fine. I could get some more effect resistant HP and stuff, but she does the job well enough that I don't feel, like, pressed to get it. Same with this, like, maxing out her battery would be good, but, like, it's like a 1% difference or something. Less than 1% difference, so it's not like a huge difference. Maxing it out, so as long as these ones are all fine, this is. Then relics, she's running the messenger set. You could run like 2 messenger, 2 healing thing, the healing set, but I don't want to go back and farm the healing set. I'd rather leave that alone. And she heals enough as is, so getting the extra speed on allies when I ult is something that I'd rather have. I'm not sure which one's like considered better, but like I said, this gets the job done well enough. And she uses the Keel set. I could probably switch her to like the Lafu set or something, because most of the time she's with my dot team, and obviously the crit stuff isn't great on the dot team, but I don't feel like going and trying to find a whole other Lafu set to give her when this does the job fine. But it's not necessarily optimal for using her with this team. And she is E0. Oops. And then Ranmei I went over before. That is the team for MOC 8. Whoops, I clicked on it again. And before I go into MOC 9, I will just take a quick break and get a drink and everything, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay. I go watch back and I was like, I haven't quite gone yet. I was typing something in and I was like, wait, was I better not have been muted that whole freaking time that I was explaining stuff. I would be pissed if I was. But I won't know until after. So I might have to do voiceover stuff. That would suck, because I don't want to do that, damn it. It's so much extra talking. Like trying to like repeat everything's it'd just be a pain. So hopefully I wasn't muted for all that. If I was, sorry stream, and also sorry future me having to record this. Alright, now I'll be back for real this time. Alright, alright, I have returned. Okay, so stage 9. So we have this guy. He's the one that targets you when you use skills. This is the guy that revives, or that heals himself as long as the reviving guys haven't been killed. Like as long as the reviving guys still have the revives. And it looks like blue and green is the main thing here. So I think what I'm going to go with is oh, excuse me. What's wrong with me? I think I'm going to go with this team for it. These two feed each other by dealing damage to whack on this thing. Hua hopefully keeps everyone alive. Yeah, maybe Fu instead. Where's Fu? There's Fu. Maybe Fu instead, and then having Fu there so that if she gets targeted, he's like destruction and preservation units share taunt values, I believe. Not taunt, like aggro values. So Blade and being in between the destruction and taunt, and being destruction himself should mean he gets most whacked here. But yeah, this unit kind of feeds each other because she drains. This team kind of feeds itself because she drains him, getting him more follow-ups and whatnot, so that he can whack things around and whatnot. But here, I'm probably gonna just do this follow-up set again, follow-up team again, because silver, red, and yellow. Fire, physical, and imaginary. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna run that team again for down there. See how it goes. Okay.
I taste some malice in the air.
Sound linger. Infallible.
She tastes some malice in
The
the air.
moon shines on the truth.
And yeah, this team isn't terribly well built. They're good, like they're
Existence is unity.
good enough, but they're not
Soon to be departed.
good. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say I'm embarrassed by them, but they're clearly a step below what they could be.
Some value, I suppose.
All
Oh.
will be revealed.
I should have used around the elm
In the
first.
lunar flame.
I might have honestly been, maybe instead of doing this team, instead of putting Blade, just putting Bronya and Hypercurie Jinglu. But you know, a decision was made.
A blade knows no mercy. The fight is set. Failed to send you.
Blade fodder. Try harder.
Do I want to ult here?
Every
Yeah.
petal all
I
will
don't
be
know if we
swept
need
away
to
by the
per
wind.
se, but
A quick divination.
I don't
Together
feel
as
like
one.
holding it. You know
I
what
will
mean?
dispatch you.
I'll do it later. He's gonna, because he advances this thing anyway, right? So might as well.
No matter.
Ready for death.
Then she'll have to
There's more
reset
to
for
life.
here, which
Existence
is
is unity.
unfortunate, but
Tedious.
I guess the
Stand
pseudo
down.
advance from that thing helps make up for
Blade
Bronya
of
though. And I want to focus this thing down because this guy's
All will
definitely
be
the more
revealed.
annoying of the pair
in the lunar
in
flame.
my experience.
Failed to send you.
Granted, I might just have PTSD
I see through
from
you.
some of the MOCs where I wasn't as built up, and this guy would just absolutely freaking bully me.
Grace and elegance.
He'll probably die to the splash anyway.
Ready for death.
If this was a, if this was like one of the later MOC levels, I don't know if I'd feel as confident in this team. because of how like their levels of built
Your
is.
end approaches.
But I mean they get it. They get it done.
Failed to send you.
Do I want to? I'll do this first and then I'll
That paradise, savor it for me.
holding any of these alts now. There we go.
Feeling lucky.
Oh, nice.
For the theater of the mediocre.
It's a shame that you can't have any dimension ones overlapping. I mean, I get why not, but it's disappointing.
Resonate all together.
It'd be very convenient if you
Easy,
could.
Numby. Liquidation! The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
I kind of already talked over how this team works. Nothing's changed from last time I used it.
It's okay. It's okay.
No dirty tricks already.
Your answers? Answer me. 0 points.
The only thing to really consider is that this guy, as we saw in the last Pure Fiction, if you saw that VOD, this guy's really annoying with his dots. And this team doesn't have any way to cleanse it. It relies entirely on Aventurine Shield's resistant,
Opportunity doesn't knock on its own, you know.
which is inconsistent. So we really want to get rid of this guy as soon as possible. It helps that those other things just don't don't do
Listen to
too
the final
much.
song of life.
But you know. And then do we want I'll basic here. Let Numby go off.
Night. Stars echo. Welcome to my
Hedge your bets.
Do I want to skill? Yeah.
Spend freely.
I'm asking questions. A test. Free.
This kind of gonna be a waste
The
of
measure
salt,
of
I think.
truth and falsehood.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
But
Or maybe I'll take it all.
0 points.
I probably should skill there.
Oh.
It's a little disappointing, or a little unfortunate, not disappointing, that the sketch popped up right after Topaz's turn.
Liquidation!
Whatever. Oh, no fallout.
Answer me. Free.
The market is unpredictable. Right!
That's
Investing
good,
in
man.
victory means playing the long game!
Everyone has so much shit.
I hope for
Alright.
Let the valuation begin!
So this is the one that makes you sleep. This is the dot one. We're gonna focus down that one.
Go Nappy!
Because again, having this thing with its sleeps is easier to block with Aventurine than trying to block the dots from this guy, because this guy gets really spammy. Excuse me.
Liquidation! Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
In hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have skilled with Topaz there. Because he's gonna want to skill. I want Robin to skill, and I also want Aventurine to skill to protect Topaz. But
A test. 0 points.
we'll just hope for the best.
Oh.
That is unfortunate. Well, don't have to worry about Robin skilling while she's asleep, I guess.
It's on me.
Easy, Numby!
Got the defense.
I don't know if Robin. I hope if Robin wakes up, it's worth skilling. Not skilling, so that she does it here. But
May song bring us vigorous and
I think this gets enough for all, so we're gonna spam that.
Night.
Yeah.
Stars echo.
So we can kind of get things back on track here. So I gotta focus on this thing.
Let the valuation begin! Go
Topaz
Nappy!
can Well, I fucked up.
The
I should
market
have
is
ulted before.
unpredictable. Investing in
This
victory
one had
means
enough to ult
playing
before, I don't remember
the
now.
long game.
But not killing this thing with Topaz on her turn is unfortunate.
Answer me. SAS knowledge, the measure of
I'm
truth.
gonna go hard on this thing to get rid of it because it's the main threat here. There we go. That works.
Easy, Numby.
It's also a shame Topaz just ended up basically not having the extra turn there. Oh well.
Your answers?
That was a hefty amount of damage. We're gonna basic here because we
Spend free.
need the Adventuring Shield to make sure these two survive.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Liquidation!
Well, we're gonna... I wanted to skill that guy, but I think it makes more sense to... Oh, that's unfortunate. To not do it. I was gonna say to make sure that Ratio can
A test.
do his thing.
0 points.
We're gonna go better like this.
The market is unpredictable. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
I'm asking questions.
Yeah,
Answer me.
we'll keep going with this.
Free.
Yeah, we'll go like this. And just skill here, so or basic there, so that Robin has
All together.
her skill up.
Right.
This is a waste. I should have used Adventuring first. Oh, it is too late now.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Got the defense.
We did it anyway.
0 points.
But definitely slower on that second side. Definitely dragged a little. Not having having some of them have like silver and imaginary, and some of them have silver and fire was definitely an unfortunate turn of events. But I digress. So going over these units here now. Jinglu, you can see her stats. She's faster than she needs to be, for sure. I'm thinking whenever I get around to upgrading her set,
Danger.
I go with attack boots because she's almost always with Branya anyway. And then she doesn't really need speed, right? So I've been thinking of doing that. Although right now she's tuned so that it goes her, Branya, her. So it might be worth keeping speed just for that. I'm not sure. It'll depend on what substat boots I can get in any case, but yeah. Here, your crit rate, crit damage, you know, most of her crit rate comes from her passive anyway. And yeah, her crit damage 201's good, but I mean the good ones are, the really good ones have like 250 or something, 240 or 250 going into it rather than just 201, so she could definitely be improved, but she's okay. And then everything else is whatever. She has S1 level 80 of her signature light cone, which helps her damage a lot, and yeah, it's good for her. I'm sure you could use Fall of a Neon or something, as always. These are her traces. She has everything except for these maxed out. I should max these out just for the things, but again, whenever I get around to farming the base destruction traces, a bunch of things are going to get upgraded. Okay, this is fine as is. Relics, she has the ice set on, mainly because I didn't like how the quantum stuff worked, and like having to pair with Silverwolf all the time and yada yada. It was just kind of awkward, so it's not something that I ever messed with. And this is definitely her second best set. A lot of these relics, like I said, need to be updated, and the arena planers, that's what it's called. So, yeah, she hits the boost when the boost to damage whenever she goes into her state, which is where all of her damage is done anyway. So yeah, that's how she functions, and she is E0. Then there's Blade. He has middling stats. I really should, again, go back and farm his stuff, but I really don't want to farm the, I don't know, the HP slash messenger set is fine to farm. I just have other stuff I'd rather focus on right now. Like, there's all this units that need Izumo, and then my HTB needs better Watchmaker pieces, so I've been focusing on that when I do relic farming. So these kinds of things just got left in the dust at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah, so his stats aren't great, but they're, I mean, he does okay, just not great. And I'm using the flames from a Firelight Cone at level 70 S5. It's okay. Like, I think he can trigger this thing whenever he skills and usually when he ults. To get the damage bonus, and it only has a single turn of downtime, which isn't great, but it's still like fine. There's also the S4 Secret Vow, which does work probably better than this one, but it's a little flippy floppy because you need to have a little less HP, and then like Blade, you don't necessarily want Blade always at low HP, right? You want him to be like bouncing up and down all the time, and it's just inconsistent. But it's almost certainly the better light cone this one, but yeah, I don't know. I just like this one. I guess I haven't done any math like the damage calculations between the two to confirm it one way or another. But yeah, I prefer this one, I guess. It's just all there is to say. See his traces. They're kind of mixed. I should get this one just to help his consistency. Because he hits the 70% that he needs when he gets hit a couple times with the HP set, but you know, this could be a lot more consistent. And then increasing these ones just help. I think these things like all help his damage somewhat, so I should do that. But again, a lot of stuff to farm. And here, relics, 4 HP set with the Izuma or the arena planers. They're all okay, but they could be improved. But this 4-piece is definitely his best 4-piece. I think his best overall set. And arena, I think arena is his best. I think you could run like Salsato if you wanted, or you could probably make Glamoth work if you had a fast enough blade, though that one's kind of like janky. And then he has an HP orb, just because it has better substats than the wind orb I had. And he has HP boots because I never found speed boots of these. Or the speed boots I found went to supports instead, so he just kind of got left out. And yeah, he's at E0. And then I talked about Fujuan and Ranmei in the other Emusi portions, so I won't go over them again. They didn't change at all. And same with the follow-up team. They were also used in the previous one. You can go check that out if you would like. Now we will go to 10, and I need to take a drink before my throat dies. Okay. It's ice and fire at the top. Quantum, or lightning imaginary on the bottom. So, did that pop up on screen? Maybe I was blocking it anyway. We can Google notifications. So on the bottom, definitely running an Acheron team. Acheron, Venturine, Ron May, wherever she is. And who do I want here? Who keeps us alive? No, Venturine keeps us alive. What am I saying? And then probably Silverwolf. We could do Welt. We'll see if Welt works out here, if I need to do Silverwolf instead. Just because Welt has the typing here, and that'll help break the Trotter as well. I mean, I guess Silverwolf will change it anyway, so it would work, but yeah. And then up here, so we want Fire and Ice. This is unfortunately kind of jank, because Fire's my only real Topaz DPS. Or, other way around. Topaz is my only real Fire DPS at the moment. And she's kind of underwhelming without the rest of her team. But I definitely don't want to use the rest of the team for this. And like Jinglu and Topaz have no synergy. So, how do I want to do this? I guess. Oh, sorry. I was losing my mind there for a second. I could do some. It's hard to just ignore the fire and just go strictly ice with like Jinglu. Throw like Robin, Branya, Fu. I feel like this is top team is gonna be kind of jank, but as long as it doesn't take too as long as it's not too long, then I think the bottom team can make up the slack. We'll see. I guess that's all there is to say, really. We'll see, and then we can adjust as needed.
Show your courage. Infallible.
The moon shines on the truth.
Dangerous thoughts. Let's all together.
Stand down. Blade of moonlight.
Lend me your strength.
All will be revealed.
Get
in lunar
Bronya's
flame.
skill on the Jinglu ult if you can first, so it also gets the buff, which only lasts for a single attack otherwise. Whatever. It's not. Well, I guess it could be make or break. I shouldn't say it's not make or break, because it very well could be, but I don't know. It's hard to it's hard to say.
Lend me your
I think
strength.
if I do this,
We've entered the
pop
storm.
the Branya ult,
To guard and defend. Crush them.
have her skill, and then have Robin ult,
Doors echo.
so we can all go for our next turn.
Together as one.
Oh, I fucked up.
Tedious.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
I was like,
Stand
oh,
down.
well, I guess I'll see at the end when I set this up properly, but
Blade of
Branya
moonlight.
has her Sig Light Cone, which means that there's a, or not her Sig Light Cone, her E1, which means that there's a chance that her thingamahoozy, her skill restores
All things in the human creation.
Restores a skill point when it's used. So I was betting on that bailing me out.
All
which it
will
did.
be revealed.
Okay,
In
here's we
lunar
can
flame.
hit the. Oh, it didn't break from that. That's disappointing. Oh well.
Ready for death.
Yin and yang.
I hope for an end to strength in the work.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Try harder.
I don't know. That's kind of irrelevant, isn't it?
Blade of moonlight.
Ranya's not gonna be going soon.
All
so
will
we
be
wanna
revealed.
do like this. I think.
In lunar flame.
Like, I think it makes more sense to use it now than to wait. But we'll see how it works out.
Harmony and unison.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I think we should still be fine here, though.
I taste
Just
malice in the air.
Show your courage. In
just
fact,
adjusting some stuff,
The moon shines on the truth.
or just adjusting the way we play it, maybe. And I mean, you know, certain amount of
Dangerous
energy into it,
thoughts.
I guess.
Resonate all together.
Tedious. Blade of moonlight.
you'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Nowhere to all will be revealed. In lunar flame.
If
No matter.
May song
worst
bring
comes
us
to worst on that
victory.
AoE, then we just swap it. Like Huahua or someone. Huahua or Bailu, because they don't, these enemies don't have any CC. The problem is my Bailu's kind of under leveled.
Time to play the next.
So it's a little underwhelming to put her in, but we'll see.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Just like a skill point. Do I? Yeah.
Tonight, stars echo. Welcome to my world.
Converge and awaken.
Blade of moon.
Oh, I didn't know if that thing had performance points or not. I couldn't tell.
All will be revealed. In
Doing the
lunar
ult here.
flame.
Try and kill it before it takes down, just to give us that bit of extra time on the rounds.
Nowhere to run.
I can't believe that this isn't enough to kill this thing. It's just unfortunate. I want to skill here. And
Lend me your strength.
Ready for
I
death.
was gonna give a reason why it might not be the best idea, and then I changed my mind.
Stand down.
I see through you. Yin and yang.
I don't know what happens to the end of, at the end of the round if these slots are all full. Does the trotter just not come out? Because that'd be really disappointing if that's the case. I don't know why sometimes the game just doesn't like let you properly look at that guy. And you just have to kind of like look at it out of your like peripheral vision.
All
It's so
things
jank.
in the human creations.
Yeah, I'll do like this.
No matter. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
All will be revealed.
I'll do it like this. Let me break that guy
In
over there.
lunar flame.
Get his bug performance point.
A quick divination.
Hoping that I was really hoping that would be enough to kill that thing. But oh well. We should be good now,
I hope
I
for an end to
believe.
strife in the world. Resonate all together.
Ready for death.
If I do this, I'm gonna do this. So I'm pretty sure that the thing
You'll
was
pay
not
for
there.
this.
Okay, good, that one died. Alright, so she will get her to skill and then do Robin ult. And hopefully that's enough.
Together as one. Tonight. Stars echo.
Yeah.
All things in human
Get
creations.
some healing back up. That wasn't how that was supposed to happen.
Tedious.
I see through you.
Hopefully he doesn't do the eerie now. That'd be painful if he did. Gaiden.
Yin and yang. This battle is unavoidable.
Is it worth? I'm
Lend
gonna say
me your
this.
strength.
Stand down.
We've entered the storm. To guard and
I
defend.
think we should be in the clear now.
Crush them.
Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed.
We'll
In
see
the lunar
for sure.
flame.
Yeah, this should be good. There we go. Got through that side, and then shouldn't have too much trouble with the other side. Hopefully,
Storm's on the horizon.
we'll see.
Sound lingers.
Feeling lucky. Feeling lucky.
There, we hit it.
Stay.
Stream forth.
Stay.
Gleam of old blades.
Existence is unity. Oh.
Leave it to me.
Free will, or was it fate?
Do we? I'm gonna ult.
I weep
not
for the
use-
departed.
Basically, with the Ranmei ult, I could use the ult before and then get the extra damage from like when Acheron's using her ult here. But I think Acheron does enough damage to shred most of, like to shred both these bars anyway. And then I can just use
Hasten.
Ranmei ult with,
We've hardly
and then,
any
like,
time
Aventry's
left to say
auto
farewell.
and Ranmei's auto will apply the debuff here and help her get to her next ult. So I'm deciding to basically work for the next ult rather than boosting this one's damage. Is that the right idea?
It is
I don't know, but it makes sense to me.
on the still waters of oblivion.
I hit the mark.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
And then
Ah,
you get delayed. No. That was annoying.
You know nothing of the weight.
I
Survive
know that
or be
sometimes when they
destroyed.
get delayed,
There
they
is
don't
no other
they don't
choice.
go full down for the thing, and I don't understand. Like I don't know what the reason for that is. Like why sometimes it does, and sometimes like why sometimes they go down like 2 things, and sometimes they go way down. I'm sure that there is a reason, but I do not know what it
Destined
is.
for oblivion.
Like there's some sort of like you can only lock out the enemy this much type deal, but yeah, I don't know. It's beyond
There's more
me.
to life.
Do I Acheron ult here? I think he just pouts here.
Existence is unity.
Yeah, should be good.
Let's begin.
Does Acheron do enough? Well,
I
wait,
weep
her
for the
thing's already maxed, so we'll just do this to make sure that he
It too
dies.
shall
It's kind of overkill. I probably should have just done it earlier, in hindsight. But, it is what it is. We'll do this to get the most break on the map.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
Destined for oblivion. Hedge your bets.
I think we want to save,
Spend freely.
just basically,
Watch your head.
Some value, I suppose.
I wanted to basically save Acheron ult for when Sam pops his thing, but it means we're wasting a bunch of stacks, which is sad. Even if it is the right idea, which, to be fair, I don't know if it is the right idea, but
Familiar.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
oh shit, I should have done Aventurine ult before
I weep for the departed.
Acheron ult, but I didn't realize it was up, so.
It too shall
Ow.
fall.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Just do the ult here. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I had one more turn before you did that.
Watch it.
You know nothing of the weight behind survive.
I don't know why
or
I'm
be
still calling
destroyed.
Firefly, or
There is
Sam,
no other choice.
when like it's Sam's definitely a she. It's just the enemy Sam and Firefly feel like 2 distinct entities in my mind when I think about them. So
Grace and elegance.
I assume that's
eternal.
why.
Another journey begins.
Alright.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Sure, I'll.
You know nothing. Survive or be destroyed.
Just delay his
There is
turn a
no
little bit
other choice.
further. Find another debuff.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
I think this should do him in.
Ah.
Oh, I don't know.
I weep
I thought
for
the
the departed.
Ron May ult would apply the debuff to him, but I guess it can only apply once per like time the enemy's broken, so that you can't just infinitely lock them in place. You have to be a little more creative than that, but yeah. There we go. MOC 10 down. MOC 11. I'll just move these things. So I'm thinking for this team down here, it's probably going to be the Acheron team again. I could do the follow-up team, but these both have lightning and imaginary weakness, and Acheron's definitely my strongest unit. And then up here, dot team, because it shreds this thing, and it does pretty good against Svarog too. So yeah, it's going to be dot team up here again, and Acheron team down here. But I think the follow-up team should work here. Just my Acheron's stronger than my follow-up, so that's what we're going to run here. And then I'm going to mute, and oh, I forgot to go over the things here for these teams, so I'll do that now. And then I'll go to the next one.
danger.
Okay, so Jinglu. I already went over Jinglu. Robin, I went over. I think Bronya's the only new one here. For this one. You can see her stats. Her stats aren't terrible, but they're well behind other Bronyas. Like the best Bronyas, anyway. It's just, it's an okay Bronya, you know. She's energy regen, rope, good enough effect resist. Her crit damage is okay, but you definitely want more than 200, because like that's the only stat she really cares about, right? She just needs to survive and to give you crit damage. She has S1 of her light cone. It's only level 60. I should ascend this, but I mean she gets the job done, right? Yeah, it's definitely your best in slot. Does everything that you want it to. Traces, all these ones except for wind are maxed, and then like these. This one doesn't feel that important to me to max. Like she already, I don't know. I'm sure like you could min-max this so that she shows up in your teams exactly when you need to when she basics. But I mean it's, I don't know. It works fine for me. And then like these two, they could be better, but like it's what 57 to I'm guessing it's 63 at max, so it's like 6% damage difference, which isn't insignificant, but it's not massive. Here it's what 55 attack, and then 16% plus 20% of her crit damage, so like it's a little bit of an increase, but it's not like make or break or anything. So yeah, I don't care overly much. And then all these units for the Acheron team I went over before in the other MOCs. So you can check those out for the description. So yeah, setting up for MOC 11. Yeah, so this team was Kafka, Black Swan. I'll throw Robin up here instead of Ranmei because I want to use Ranmei down here. And that's part of the reason I rolled for Robin. Part of the reason was for the follow-up team. Part of the reason was to have someone with a party-wide skill damage buff, similar to Ranmei's. It's just not quite as good as it is Ranmei because she doesn't have the weakness break stuff added in, but she's still like solid for it. And then down here it was Acheron, Aventurine, Ranmei, throwing Wilton again, and yeah, I'll start us off and then go like I'll hit the button and then I'm gonna mute so I can take a drink and get my thing my voice a brief rest. So yeah. Okay. Oh. Ah, jeez. I didn't see chat. I'm so sorry. Pokons. Pokemon Salto. I missed that. I don't remember what I was doing at that time, but so sorry I didn't see your chat. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for anyone else who stopped by who I I ignored inadvertently. I'm so sorry. It's not intentional. I'm just an idiot. Okay.
They don't look happy to see us.
Take a fight with Sofara.
Does that hurt?
Oh.
Dangerous thoughts.
Alright. Let's see.
Harmony and unison.
May as well kill them all.
It's a little unfortunate that, I mean, it's nice
Stand
that
still.
Wawa can
Destiny
contribute
isn't
to the
chosen.
breaking this thing, but it's be better if it was, if Kafka could do it too. But
What do you want to know?
I mean, it's fine. It is fine. I should have used her skill before that. Before the thing, or help before that thing, but it did not occur to me that she would hit it.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
It's always a pleasure to see this guy in MOC. You can watch him freaking
Time to say bye.
explode.
Boom. Destiny isn't chosen.
After Black Swan Axe, I'm going to pop
Ill fate to say.
Robinhood. There you
Stars echo.
go. Same deal as before. Just squeeze some extra rounds out before.
I can do this.
Stand still. What do you want to know?
Oh, before before the round changes over and stuff. It's a little unfortunate that
Give me strength.
Destiny's
that
hand
they
has
froze
changed.
they froze Capcom.
I'll
That's
crush them all.
tragic.
Ill tidings manifest.
Yeah, this thing never had it proc the dino because it just
Beneath the
didn't
waters
get a chance
lies
to,
an endless abyss.
which is a little unfortunate because it doesn't stack itself, but it's not worth
Relax.
it's not worth holding it for that, you know.
Not bad.
I was gonna say it might die to basic, but then I was like, well, I definitely save a round if I don't basic. If I skill versus maybe saving a round if I don't. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's the right idea to skill anyway.
Good times. Never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Off the ground and tap your feet. Look, stars are near. Feel the beat. We're bound for greater height.
I'm gonna target this.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Don't lose yourself in
Stand still. Didn't hurt.
Executing operation.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Or make sure this thing goes down. Focus this guy down.
I hope for an end to strife in the
Reinforcing. Analysis complete.
Attribution will find you.
Evaluating variables.
Okay, I think that works out. Oh, it doesn't work out. So I think that works out.
Beneath the
That
waters lies an endless abyss.
night. Stars echo.
that I break that thing like right after it grabs Kafka, but obviously I didn't do enough damage to him, so didn't quite work out.
Ill tidings manifest.
Good times.
That's
Time
okay.
to say bye. Boom.
I should say that's okay as long as Kafka doesn't die here.
Cutting the net.
Kafka does die, then it's suddenly a lot less okay.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
I think we're good.
You're too good to me.
So devils, I'll crush them all.
I'll do this just to make sure the thing dies. I don't want it to get another turn off.
Calculating result.
May song bring us victory. Harmony and unison.
May as well kill them all.
I can't go off auto healing, so damage isn't gonna break that thing anyway.
Value exceeds threshold.
Memories are
Gonna get
ever
this.
changing.
Oh, it doesn't quite break those ones. That's so sad.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
I'm gonna get
Good
Kakuro to go
times.
here
Time to say bye.
so that she can break the hand before it does.
What do you want to know? Ill fate descends. Destiny isn't chosen.
Stand still.
Not gonna skill here. I wasn't sure if we might need the extra healing,
Tonight,
but I think we're good. Especially with Rob not being up.
What do you?
Executing annihilation. Executing operation.
Say bye to breathing.
I think we're good now.
Good times.
Got killed.
Time to say bye.
Okay, there we go.
Boom.
I did take 26 turns to get through that. Or it took four turns to get through it. There we go. Not 26.
Storm's on
I'm a little confused.
Feeling lucky.
That's unfortunate.
Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
existence is unity. Oh,
Yeah, look at that. Oh, it refills its break bar? That is annoying.
component damage.
Leave it to me.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Unscathed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
I hit the mark.
There's more to life.
On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
No dirty tricks will
Again.
Our position is solid.
By the ten lords.
Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity.
Let's begin.
On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Grace and elegance.
Stand down.
Component damage. Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Component damage. All in. Caught in the web. Subdue.
Leave it to me.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion, I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion. Again?
Resistance is futile! Hedge your bets.
On my command, take courage.
Enjoying yourself?
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Sure, I'll play along.
You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Okay. Yeah, that ended up being pretty tight, but we squeaked through. And now, oh right, I don't remember if I used anyone new there. Was there? No, I think I've gone over all these in other MOCs. You can check out those to see the builds for them. And here we are. Okay. Huh. Okay, that's weird. But let's see. So this half is, what is this? Oh, that's the three things together. That's inconvenient. I don't like fighting those things. They all have fire weakness, so this will be a Firefly stomping ground. Next patch, but for now, see what we get there, and then we really want physical stuff here because of Venturine and because of Argenti. What teams do I want to use here? We're gonna need Acheron in one of them. It's just a question of whether she'd be better off down there or up here, because against Argenti, he doesn't have lightning at all as a weakness. It's kind of wasted there. Just like this one's only 2 out of 3 have lightning here. One moment. Alright, I am back. So, what I think I'm going to end up doing is throwing the follow-up team against this bottom half, and throwing Akron at the top half. Yeah, and then we'll see how it goes from there. If it doesn't end up working out, then we're not gonna put him in though. Maybe we put in Pella. Wherever she is, Pella. And then here, just the follow-up team. Oh, right, I can't use him there if I'm using the follow-up team, so I'll throw Argenti up there. His fire should hopefully help with that anyway. And then follow-up team down here. With... where the heck? How was I doing this before? Right. That. Da-da. Yeah, we'll see how these go and then adjust as needed. Alright.
I wonder what that is.
Stream forth, gleam of old flames.
Existence is unity.
I'm starting to get tired. Alright.
How familiar.
Do we still have the upper hand? Ready for another?
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
I don't know if it's the best idea, but yeah, we'll get up.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion. Damage.
We're not exactly a skill point heavy team, so I can afford to throw these around.
Don't worry, it's just
Especially because he has the debuff of the skill anyway. Then,
Step up, let's see ya.
it makes sense to use.
Enemy data
Maybe I should
net markers
put up this just to get a
Time for
little
good old counterattack.
That doesn't really matter, I don't think, personally. She gets smashed.
Grace and elegance.
another journey begins. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Oh shit, finish this here. I hope.
It too shall fall.
Yeah. I just have to hope Argenti doesn't get to go first and
Free will, or was
annihilate
it fate?
Hella before she could do
Still
anything.
waters of oblivion.
That would be tragic.
Some
Oh,
value, I
she
suppose.
is. That is tight, I tell you.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Time to mix things up.
Thanks for the support.
Every petal, all will be swept away
Bella's
by the
a little
wind.
bit under-relict.
You are fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
So, I am a little scared for her.
Ready for another?
There's more to life.
I weep for the departed.
We'll see how it goes.
It too shall fall.
Oh, he has 2 health bars. That's, annoying.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
It's a little
Still
unfortunate
waters of
that
oblivion.
she basically
for another beating?
contributes
Slice like a good, my friend.
that Akron basically contributes nothing
Indulge
to
yourselves!
damage to Argenti if her
I weep
it's on
for the
cooldown.
departed.
It's just a little sad.
It too shall fall.
Behold,
Alas,
this
what can you do?
symbol of pure. Let the duel commence.
Free will, or was it fate? Desperate for oblivion.
Step up, let's see ya.
Oh, I forgot that the breaking it didn't necessarily kill it. That's not like yanching swords. I prefer cool.
Put forth all your might.
People are getting low. This
Enemy targets detected.
might be deadly.
Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
The flesh wound.
Again.
You are fighting a gem.
Well,
Put forth all.
I don't know if this team can do it. It's
All your might.
really unfortunate that Argenti himself didn't have any lightning weakness. Maybe if I switch these two, it'll work. Maybe it's plausible, but I'll swap these two and then throw Welt back in down there. See how that goes. You never know. Oh, I just remembered that that the numbie needs to be weakness broken, and the only person that can break that numbie is in the follow-up team is Robin, and she'll probably be an alt for most of it, so she won't be able to break them. So maybe not the team for this. So instead, how about I just don't know how well my Kafka or my Clara could anchor a team. So I'm thinking if I go him or Topaz, Topaz, Clara, maybe not Topaz, and then throw Robin in. I don't know what I'm doing for this team. It's kind of a weird jankiness with the weaknesses.
Hey you,
I guess
time
it's
to
not,
check your
there's no
butts.
jankiness if you're running Boot Hill. Because you just get him with the break setup and then they smash. They smash and smash. It'd be a little awkward once if you want to use break for the second side too, once we get Firefly, because then you have to decide where Ranmei and Trailblazer are going, but for now, you could just throw it up the one side and then throw your, like I could put a break on one side and then put the Acron team on the other, and hopefully it'd be good enough, but I don't know, it's a little jank in any case. It just occurred to me that maybe if I go with the Acron team for the top half, and then just
Hi.
plug Silverwolf back in to hit Argenti with the lightning debuff, or hopefully hit him with the lightning debuff. That might be able to do the job, but we will have to. That'll be what I try next if this doesn't work. I guess that's what I mean to say.
They can't see me. They can't because the show begins.
Knucklehead, look over here.
Dangerous thoughts. Harmony and unison.
Oh, Claire's not terrible, but she's definitely
The market is unpredictable. Investing in victory.
she could use better crit stats. She really needs like a crit damage chest.
Scared?
Stay put.
And like, you know, some changes like that to like really make her
Let the
pop.
valuation begin.
Which is obviously so like she's I don't know if she's strong enough, even if she is like the right choice for this.
I'm not afraid of
Hide.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
But we'll see how it goes. If this fails, then we go for the acrobat stuff again, and hopefully it works out better this time.
Tonight, Stars Echo. Welcome to my
I'm getting tired, let me tell you.
Easy, Numby. I'm not afraid of you.
The other problem with this team is that Topaz is basically just like a support in Clara teams. I don't have her E1 or her light cone, which are like big parts of her support loadout. Oh my gosh, 2 HP, 71 HP I guess. Feels like 2.
Pretty good.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Mission command.
Bow to justice.
Mission command.
The market is unprepared. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Topaz. She's so squishy.
Annihilate.
I don't know if my Topaz is just abnormally squishy, or if Topaz in general is
To the
just
final song of life.
a very squishy
Let the
unit.
valuation begin.
But feels like she's like substantially squishier than
Hold everyone back again.
my other units. You know?
Threat raised. Copy.
That is
Liquidation.
I took too long with that.
I hope for an end to
That's
strife in the world.
tragic. At some point when I autoed this thing, I should have broken this guy. Oh, this guy's gonna get away. I think. And that's sad. For sure.
Give me strength. Thank you. My throat is feeling much better. Tonight, Stars Echo. Welcome to my
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Threat raised. Suppress.
Mission command.
Caution web. Subdue.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
The market is unprepared. Investing in victory means playing the long game. I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Protect me, thanks. I'll never forget you.
Clara debuff free. Things get dicey.
Unscathed. Engage.
I guess things are already getting dicey.
Mission
But, you know,
command.
Threat raised.
Resonate all together.
Unscathed. Copy.
I know we're not gonna just kill that thing and yeah, but then that happens.
I want to protect everyone. Tell me, Mr. Sora.
Bear witness. To
Mission command.
the flesh wound.
Give me strength. Thanks.
Make sure to keep
I'll
the
never
healing
forget
up,
you.
because we will probably need it.
May song bring us
lot.
victory. I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
Ah,
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide.
ah. You are fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Let's just. Oh no. Okay, this is fine. I thought that for some reason I thought I popped Topaz ult or Robin ult and not Clara ult. There we go. I don't know why all these names are getting confused in my head.
Mission command.
Tonight, Stars Echo.
I don't know. It's the Topaz to follow.
Protect me, protect me.
Intimidating
Well,
front.
I learned a skill. That was a brain fart.
Are you alright?
I'm okay. I can do this.
The market is unpredictable.
Right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Got the rise to the challenge.
Stop it.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Confiscated.
Pledge thine loyalty. Bear witness to honor.
Annihilate.
This, even if this works, it's probably
I want
this
to
might just be
protect
too
everyone.
slow for MOC. It's like it's depending a lot on my other team to go very fast. Oh shit! I should have skilled. Oops. Twas another brain fart.
Give me strength. Thank you. My throat is feeling much better.
I am getting very tired here.
You are fighting a gentleman.
I didn't think. I mean, I guess it's almost 2 here now, so it's not like it's not surprising in and of itself. But I was feeling fine like not that long ago, and now suddenly I'm like,
Behold, this symbol
oh
of
jeez.
pure beauty.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Let's end it all together. I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Liquidation!
Rise to the challenge.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! Tonight, stars echo. Welcome to... I need to be free.
Annihilate.
Ah. Rise to the challenge. Got the...
Easy, Numby. Ravager!
Let the duel commence. Pledge thine loyalty.
Better cut her loose.
Stay back, clever.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Tora.
As you command.
Rise to the challenge. Stay put.
Protect me. Protect me.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Yeah.
Go
Looks like they're gonna have to freaking suit to make up for how slow this
Investing in
top side
victory
is.
means playing
And I don't know if they
the
can.
game.
It is Acheron, so if anyone can do it,
As you command.
that's gonna be her. But just saying,
Target threat index lowered.
I am nervous.
Rise to the challenge.
Stay back, clever. Stay back.
Oh, fudge.
Rise to the challenge.
If I had, man, if I had Robin ulted before, then I think
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr.
I think we just, like, we wouldn't have lost anyone, but I was too slow, so
Give me strength. Thanks.
that's,
Annihilate.
we're gonna be going too slow, really,
As you command.
probably too slow, I should say, to be able to do this on the one run, but
Sound
still,
lingers.
at least
Enemy ahead.
that's the,
No harm in trying.
it's the biggest, like,
Stream 4.
thing I'd say for MOC for your accounts is that you don't have to get all 3 stars
Existence is
from one run.
unity.
As far as I've noticed, like if I go, so like on this run, we're probably gonna get we're definitely gonna get the finish with 10 turns. Probably gonna get the finish with 20 turns,
Waiting
we
means
we're probably not gonna get the 20 turns. We're probably not gonna get the keep everyone alive thing. But those are both things that we can do in the next run. I mean, I'm saying this poorly because my mind is freaking fried right now. If you have everyone, if you do it fast but you lose someone, so you finish in 20 turns, and you're like, dang, but I don't know if I could keep that person alive. On your next run, you don't have to finish it in 20 turns and keep the person alive. You just need to keep the person alive for that 3rd star. Keep everyone alive for the 3rd star, even if you go slower. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Unless I'm crazy and misremembering,
Let's begin.
which is totally possible, to be fair. But I don't think I am.
Free will, or was it fate destined for oblivion? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
That's all you got?
Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
You know nothing of the weight behind. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I weep for the departed.
This, no, this is probably
It too shall fall.
myself.
Destined for oblivion.
In the mood for another beating?
Again.
Nice, like a good
Pop this here.
friends. Indulge yourselves!
Existence is unity.
Finish this thing off.
Step up, let's see ya.
Oh, right. I forgot that it advanced turn. I was like, wait, shouldn't it be Walt now? Am I crazy?
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
So
Some value, I suppose.
here, it's kind of... yeah.
I weep for the
This
departed.
ended up being a mistake. I didn't want to blow the ult
It too shall fall.
on this wave because it was so low, but we weren't going to be able to
Free will, or
finish
was it fate?
that part without using the ult, or not without like taking a long time without using the ult. So I should have just used it and then gotten an extra round for this portion of it. But I am a fool who didn't think about that.
oblivion.
So alas, here we are.
Every petal and all will be swept away
Down
by the wind.
one round. So what can you do?
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
That's all you got?
Existence is unity.
Again.
Oh, what's the basic attack?
I weep for the
Now.
departed. It too shall fall.
We still have 2 HP bars to get through, yeah. I don't think we're
Destined for oblivion.
Step up, let's see
I
ya.
don't think we're gonna be doing on this.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it's
Good
already
brew.
so too late now.
Full-bodied, my
That's
friends.
disappointing.
Indulge yourselves!
But alas, what can you do?
There's more to life.
It is what it is.
Let's begin.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
I'm fine.
In the mood for another beating? Time to mix things up.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Excuse me. It's been a while since I've been this
Leave it to me.
sleepy. I think. Actually. I
That's
guess I
half the
shouldn't say it's
work.
been a while since I've been this sleepy. It's been a while since
Destined
I've
for oblivion. I weep for the
since
departed.
I've streamed this sleepy though.
It too
This
shall
is
fall.
what happens when it's been a while since you've slept in general, but you know what I mean. But when it's been a while since you've streamed
That's
in
all you
general. Oh jeez. It's just getting worse.
Good food, my friends.
Indulge yourselves!
Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
So, we're definitely not going to be
Let's
3-starring
begin.
this one yet. I'm thinking,
Free will, or was it the still waters of oblivion?
and there were those changes that I talked about before that might be able to do it. But I'm thinking, I might end up, I'm thinking maybe I want to,
Another journey begins. I weep for the departed.
I might not redo this until
It
Firefly
takes
comes
a
out. Just to see how, if I can do, like, see how much better I can do it with her. But this one, we're three cycles off. It's not like we were like right there, but we weren't that far off from 3-turning it, from 3-starring it. Like, popping the Robin ult a turn earlier probably keeps Topaz alive. And then down here, just some small changes with like ult timing and like targeting and stuff like that. So I think this should be doable with these teams, but yeah, just like a little bit of improvement on this first side, and we get like an extra round or two down here, and it's like that much smoother. So it's definitely doable with these. That said, with the combination of Firefly would be excellent for this, and she's coming in a week. Plus me being very tired. Plus this being like reasonably close. I think I'm gonna call it there. And yeah, I'm gonna get ready for bed here. I'll hopefully post like a few videos with like the clears of the other levels, and like have it chopped up a bit, like that, so that you can, so it's smoother to watch. You can see those ones, and then I'll record 12 once Firefly is out, probably, or I'll just work on this and adjust it there. But yeah, so you can look forward to that. Thank you everyone who stopped by. I hope you enjoyed it. For anyone watching the VOD, thank you so much for checking out. I hope you learned something, and yeah. Oh, I'm so tired. Have a good evening, day, morning, whatever. Sleep. Whatever the case may be. I am Voice. Thank you so much for stopping